The very mention of cancer is enough to send shivers down our spines. It no longer feels like a distant problem. It's in our homes, affecting our parents, siblings, friends, and even ourselves. We can't ignore the fact that despite major advances in modern treatments like chemotherapy, surgery, and advanced drugs, cancer diagnoses are at an all-time high. But have you ever stopped to wonder why? Is our environment more toxic than it used to be? Or is our immune system being worn down by chronic stress? Cancer often arrives silently, with no obvious warning signs as it slowly takes hold. But here's the big question. Can we naturally fortify our bodies to reduce our cancer risk? In this video, you'll discover 6 powerful seeds that are not only rich in vital nutrients but have also been shown in studies to help your body fight against cancer cells. You might be surprised to find that some of these are already in your kitchen, just waiting to be used. Pay special attention to the 6th seed we discuss. It's rare but possibly the most powerful of them all. Before we get started, a special thank you to Dr. Frank Suarez, whose work has inspired thousands to take charge of their health journey. If you appreciate his message, please comment "Thanks Frank Suarez" below, and don't forget to share this video so others can also gain this life-changing knowledge. Curious to know what they are? Comment below to let me know where you're watching from and how old you are. Let's see how many of us are determined to stay strong as we age. Now, let's discover these seeds together. The 6 cancer-fighting seeds you need to be eating. 1. Macadamia nuts and seeds. Let's begin with a seed often seen as a gourmet treat, but one that hides a multitude of healing powers, especially when it comes to protecting the body from cancer. It's not just their rock-hard shell that makes macadamia seeds tough to crack open. That's nature's way of protecting the most nutrient-dense buttery nut inside. But there's a deeper reason why health experts and researchers are paying close attention to macadamia nuts. While people often love them for their rich, smooth flavor, their true power lies in their unique fat composition. About 75% of the fat in macadamia seeds is monounsaturated fat. This is the same heart-healthy fat known to reduce inflammation, stabilize cell membranes, and help protect the body from oxidative stress caused by free radicals. Before we continue, I would love to know where you are watching from today. Leave a comment below, and feel free to ask any questions you have. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss out on the most helpful health advice from Senior Health. And if you're watching right now, I want to know that you're with me. Comment 1 if this video resonates with you. If not, type 0. To prevent cancer, you need to take anti-inflammatory and antioxidant action. These actions help reduce cell damage and slow down processes that could lead to uncontrolled cell division, which is a hallmark of tumor growth. Just a small serving, 28 grams, or about 10 to 12 whole macadamia nuts can provide your body with around 1.5 milligrams of manganese, an essential mineral needed to activate the body's antioxidant defenses. Manganese is key to neutralizing oxidative stress, supporting cellular repair, and protecting DNA against mutations that can lead to cell changes associated with cancer. This nutrient alone makes macadamia nuts a critical part of your long-term health toolkit. But that's not the end of the story. Macadamia nuts also contain a high concentration of phytosterols, plant-derived compounds that have been shown in several studies to inhibit the growth and spread of certain cancer cells, particularly in breast and prostate tissues, after the age of 50, when the body's natural defense system begins to slow down, leaving cells more exposed to abnormal changes. These preventative benefits become even more important. Because of this, including macadamia nuts in your regular diet, especially in controlled portions, can make a significant difference over time. Now, ask yourself, are you effectively using macadamia nuts in your food? You don't need much to benefit. You can sprinkle crushed macadamia nuts over oatmeal, blend a handful into a smoothie for a richer flavor, toss them into a mixed salad for a crunchier texture, or simply enjoy them raw as a satisfying and nourishing midday snack. Their naturally high fat content also makes them more filling, so you're less likely to overeat, and when consumed mindfully, they don't contribute to weight gain the way processed snacks often do. More than just a delicious treat, macadamia nuts are a powerful natural ally to protect your body from the cellular damage of aging. By including even a small amount in your daily routine, you're giving your body the tools it needs to be resilient, energized, and well defended for years to come. 2. Watermelon seeds. Have you ever considered that red watermelon seeds often appear at family gatherings and joyful celebrations? For many, it is more than just a tradition or the red color, which is associated with good fortune. It is a time-honored discipline based on well-being. These little seeds have been valued for a long time in a variety of cultures. They have earned their place not only due to their pleasing tastes but also because of the outstanding health benefits they offer, especially for older adults who are looking to maintain their resilience against chronic illnesses. Even though our ancestors did not have access to scientific publications, they were aware of something that we can now confirm to be accurate. Many of the seeds of watermelon, particularly those with a reddish tinge, are loaded with essential nutrients that are beneficial to the health of cells and assist the body in protecting itself against dangerous diseases such as cancer. Lycopene. a potent antioxidant recognized for its capacity to protect the body from oxidative stress. A fundamental cause behind many forms of cancers, one of the most significant components found in red watermelon seeds. Lycopene serves as a protector, preventing harm from occurring before it ever begins. Unbelievably, just 100 grams of red watermelon seeds can provide up to 75 milligrams of lycopene. This is about 3 times more than what you would get from a ripe tomato, which is one of the most well-known sources of lycopene. Because of this, these seeds are not only protective, but they are also extremely nourishing, particularly for individuals who are attempting to strengthen their body in a natural way. Nevertheless, the advantages do not end there. Linoleic acid, an essential omega-6 fatty acid, is responsible for approximately 38% of the fat content in these seeds. Linoleic acid makes a significant contribution to the reduction of chronic inflammation and the strengthening of the immune system for the body. This is particularly of utmost significance for elderly people whose natural defenses have started to become less effective when inflammation levels are kept under control. The body is better able to protect itself against abnormal cell proliferation and other hazards associated with aging. A further benefit of eating red watermelon seeds is that they include a high concentration of magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E. Each of these nutrients contributes to the enhancement of cell repair, immune function, and overall vitality, which are the key components of good aging. This emotional connection is what makes these seeds even more remarkable than they already were. Not only are they good for your health, but they also bring back happy and joyful memories. These moments lend a more profound significance to the food that we consume, whether it be while we are gathered around the table celebrating the new year or when we are passing a dish of roasted seeds to somebody we care about. Food that is steeped in heritage not only brings healing to the body, but it also brings healing to the souls of those who consume it. Make sure to exercise discretion when selecting watermelon seeds. Choose those that have been roasted in a natural manner and are free of any artificial colors, preservatives, and excessive amounts of salt. Snacks that are chemically processed or too salty might impose an unacceptable amount of strain on the kidneys and liver, particularly as we become older. You can prepare them at home in a simple and straightforward manner by soaking the seeds in warm water for a couple of hours, which helps soften their outer shell and makes them easier to digest. To bring out their perfume and increase their flavor, you can then softly toast them in a dry pan after they have been prepared. You can even grind them into a powder or blend them with water to make a plant-based milk that is rich in nutrients and gentler on the stomach for people who have sensitive digestion. Always remember that the recommended serving amount is between 15 and 20 grams per day, which is about equivalent to a handful. In spite of the fact that they are rich in nutrients, consuming them in large quantities may result in bloating or modest increases in cholesterol levels. Therefore, moderation is essential. Consider the power that lies within this minuscule seed, which is frequently disregarded. Additionally, it is a source of protection, a symbol of legacy, and a straightforward method of providing nourishment to your body during your senior years. There are times when true well-being doesn't come from sophisticated formulas or prices that are prohibitively pricey. It is derived from the simple seeds that have been handed down from generation to generation, and each mouthful contains the knowledge that may be used for both healing and joy. 3. Millet. Have you ever taken a moment to pause and think about the possibility that a minor grain like millet, which is normally hidden away in traditional recipes or disregarded on store shelves, could possibly be one of the most undervalued superfoods that nature itself has to offer? Millet is widely consumed in many parts of Asia and Africa, but it has not received the attention it deserves in many Western diets, which poses an intriguing dilemma. How is it that a grain that is so rich in nutrients and beneficial to one's health is so commonly overlooked in contemporary kitchens? The lack of visual attractiveness of millet could be the reason for this. Not only does it lack the vibrant colors of berries, but it also lacks the unusual flavor of seeds that are imported. It is affordable, bland, and of a small size. However, lying beneath that unassuming facade lies a nutritious powerhouse that is capable of competing with and even surpassing many of the fashionable superfoods that are being discussed in the media today. Keep this in mind at all times. Up to 120 milligrams of polyphenols, which are plant-based antioxidants, may be found in just 100 grams of millet. These polyphenols are significantly higher than the amount of polyphenols that can be found in more common staple foods, such as refined wheat or white rice. On a cellular level, these polyphenols serve as your body's first line of defense, shielding it from dangerous substances. They help to neutralize free radicals and stable chemicals that cause harm to cells and speed up the aging process. These free radicals have the potential to trigger processes that can lead to cancer and chronic inflammation if they are not controlled. What is even more surprising is that new research suggests that millet's polyphenolic content may help reduce the risk of breast cancer and colon cancer, two of the most worrying health dangers that tend to plague adults as they reach into their 50s and beyond. However, the benefits of millet are not limited to antioxidants alone. Additionally, this unassuming grain is an excellent source of magnesium, since it provides roughly 114 milligrams of magnesium for every 100-gram serving. Magnesium is frequently disregarded despite the fact that it helps maintain healthy cardiovascular function. In addition to promoting improved circulation and helping to relieve strain on the heart, it also relaxes the muscles that surround blood vessels, which ultimately results in a reduction in blood pressure. The natural and dependable ally that millet offers to older citizens who are attempting to safeguard their heart health without relying entirely on medication is millet. The simplicity and adaptability of millet are two of its most attractive qualities. In order to incorporate it into your diet, you do not need to use complicated recipes or unusual components. Imagine this: incorporating only 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooked millet into your daily meals, incorporating it into hearty soups, incorporating it into a warm morning porridge, or even using it as a substitute for rice and stir-fries or grain bowls can have a significant influence on your overall health and well-being over the long run. This seemingly insignificant adjustment has the potential to provide significant protection against cancer and heart disease, two of the most prevalent health concerns, and it does so without the need for costly supplements or more complicated meal programs. Do not stroll past this minuscule grain the next time you are making your way through the aisles of the grocery store. Consider for a moment the possibilities that it actually possesses. Despite the fact that millet does not draw attention to itself, the potent nutrients that it provides in each and every spoonful are the source of its quiet vigor. When used regularly, it has the potential to act as both a preventative food and a nutritious staple that contributes to a healthier and more balanced existence. This is especially true as the body's nutritional requirements grow more vital as one increases in age. 4. Sesame seeds, whether they are sprinkled on top of stir-fries in Asia, mixed into tahini in the Middle East, or baked into breads in the Mediterranean, sesame seeds have been playing a quiet but crucial part in the cuisines of the world for a very long time. In spite of the fact that they have a nutty flavor and a pleasing crunch, these small seeds give a great deal more than just a taste or a decorative element. They are a nutritional powerhouse that, in addition to providing a surprising variety of health benefits, stand out as special. The question is, what exactly is it that provides these unassuming seeds such remarkable potential for healing? Sesamin and sesamol, two distinct plant chemicals, hold the answer to this question. These uncommon antioxidants are attracting an increasing amount of interest from researchers as a result of their capacity to prevent the formation and spread of cancer cells, notably in cases of colorectal cancer and breast cancer. In point of fact, a study that was published in the Journal of Medicinal Foods in 2017 provided substantial scientific support for the claims that were made. It was discovered by researchers that extracts from sesame seeds have the potential to greatly delay the spread of malignant cells. This finding lends credence to the traditional applications of sesame seeds that have been handed down from generation to generation. This is no longer merely anecdotal evidence. The ancient wisdom has long suspected, and modern science is proving that suspicion, and for those over the age of 50, this kind of natural assistance is becoming increasingly necessary as the body's natural defenses begin to shut down. However, sesame seeds are not just effective in warding off cancer. In addition to this, they are abundant in the minerals that your body requires on a daily basis, particularly as you become older. To give you an example, just 100 grams of whole sesame seeds has an astounding 975 milligrams of calcium, which is higher than the calcium content that is found in the same amount of cow's milk. Someone who is attempting to keep their bones strong and avoid osteoporosis, which is a prevalent issue later in age, will find this to be of great importance. Moreover, it is not the end of it. These seeds also contain approximately 351 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, which helps control blood pressure, maintains smooth blood circulation, and strengthens both muscle and nerve function. These are regions of the body that frequently require additional reinforcement as the body ages. What are some ways that you might include this very remarkable food into your regular routine? To experience the benefits, you do not require a significant quantity. A moderate serving size of just 10 to 20 grams per day, which is equivalent to around 1 to 2 teaspoons, is sufficient to supply your body with a substantial amount of these essential nutrients without putting undue strain on your digestive system. Furthermore, because sesame seeds are so adaptable, including them into your diet is simple. You can try sprinkling them on top of warm porridge or yogurt in the morning, putting them into smoothies for a mild nutty flavor, or tossing them into salads and sautéed veggies. It is even possible to use them as a delicious and crunchy covering for fish or grilled lean meats as well. At the end of the day, it is astonishing how something as small as a sesame seed can offer such a strong boost to your general health, particularly when it comes to the prevention of cancer and the strength of bones. It demonstrates that the most effective treatments do not always come in the form of pills or powders. If you look in your pantry, you will find them there, just waiting to be rediscovered. 5. Almonds. Have you ever given any thought to the possibility that something as uncomplicated as a handful of nuts could covertly protect your body from the development of cancer? One particularly prominent example is almonds. Once upon a time, almonds were commended based on their intuitive qualities. They have been revered since ancient Persian times as a sign of health and longevity. On the other hand, modern science substantiates those ancient ideas. A significant factor for the high value of almonds is the high amount of vitamin E that they contain, which is approximately 25 milligrams per 100 grams. This vitamin is a potent antioxidant that eliminates free radicals before they have the opportunity to do damage to cells. This is a process that is often overlooked, but it is one that frequently leads to the beginning and progression of cancer. Consider free radicals to be similar to sparks soaring through a dry woodland area. They have the potential to cause damage if they are not stopped. On the other hand, the advantages of almonds extend far beyond vitamin E. Polyphenols and flavonoids are plant components that have been demonstrated to have the ability to limit the proliferation of cancer cells. Notably in the breast, colon, and prostate, these nuts are loaded with polyphenols and flavonoids. On top of that, almonds contain approximately 270 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams. Magnesium is a mineral that is necessary for calming the nervous system, managing emotional equilibrium, and reducing chronic stress. All of these things play a role in maintaining strong immune systems and lowering the risk of cancer. Therefore, how much should you consume in order to reap the benefits without going overboard? Strive for 20 to 30 grams each day, which is roughly equivalent to a handful. Take care not to overindulge in them because the large number of calories they contain can cause unwelcome weight gain. Here is a useful piece of advice: a minimum of 6 to 8 hours should pass before you consume your almonds. When you soak anything, some of the phytic acid that is naturally present in the skin is removed. Phytic acid is a molecule that can prevent your body from absorbing minerals like iron, calcium, and zinc. In addition to this, it makes almonds more pliable, makes them simpler to chew, and makes digestion easier, all while releasing the entire nutritional potential of almonds. 6. Pumpkin seeds. Have you ever considered the possibility that one of the seeds that you have in your kitchen that is both common and easy to discover is actually a natural ally in the fight against cancer? It is none other than the simple pumpkin seed that lies beneath the surface. When cooking foods that contain pumpkin, these little but potent seeds are frequently missed and just thrown away. However, they are becoming increasingly recognized as a superfood that possesses powerful cancer preventative characteristics. The question is, what exactly is it about pumpkin seeds that makes them stand out in this fight against disease? Let's begin with zinc, which is one of their most important components. This absolutely necessary mineral contributes to the enhancement of the immune system, the facilitation of cell repair, and the preservation of the overall health of the cells. 100 grams of pumpkin seeds contain approximately 7 milligrams of zinc, making them one of the most abundant natural sources of this mineral that can be found. Zinc is particularly important because it assists in the repair of damaged cells and protects healthy cells from developing malignant cells. This function is especially important when it comes to lowering the risk of prostate cancer, which is a disorder that affects a substantial number of men who are over the age of 50. The assistance that zinc provides for hormonal balance and immunological response is absolutely necessary for maintaining the health and resilience of prostate tissues. The protection of the prostate is not the only benefit of pumpkin seeds. In addition to this, these seeds contain a wide variety of additional nutrients, all of which contribute to the anti-cancer properties that they possess. Magnesium, which helps regulate cell growth; manganese, which plays a role in antioxidant defense; and vitamin E, a well-known antioxidant that shields DNA from oxidative stress and mutations, factors that are directly linked to the development of various cancers, including breast cancer and colon cancer, are all found in abundance in these foods. This trio of nutrients works together to combat free radicals, bring about a reduction in chronic inflammation, and provide support for the natural detoxification processes that occur within the body. Moreover, there is more. Do you have any prior knowledge of phytosterols? For the purpose of combating cancer, these one-of-a-kind plant chemicals, which may be found in significant quantities in pumpkin seeds, have demonstrated remarkable potential. According to the findings of a number of research, phytosterols have the potential to inhibit the formation of cancer cells in breast and colon tissues by preventing the reproduction of abnormal cells and promoting healthy cellular turnover. As a result of their ability to imitate cholesterol and interfere with its absorption in the stomach, they not only promote the health of the heart, but also contribute to the prevention of cancer through a variety of different pathways. How much should you consume on a daily basis in order to reap the benefits of these potent nutrients? A tiny handful, which is approximately 30 grams, is more than sufficient to supply your body with a substantial amount of components that are beneficial to your health. There is a wide range of applications for pumpkin seeds. In addition to eating them as a snack, you may try incorporating them into salads, incorporating them into oatmeal, blending them into smoothies, or simply eating them. Consuming them raw or lightly toasted is the best way to get the most out of their nutritional value. This is because excessive toasting at high temperatures can damage vitamins that are sensitive to heat, such as vitamin E, and deplete your body of essential minerals. Now that you are aware of all 6 of the potent seeds that can prevent cancer, you may be asking how you can make sure that your body is able to absorb all of the nutrients that are contained in these seeds. It's a right question to ask. There are a lot of people who consume nutritious diets but don't see any changes, which is frequently because of poor nutrient absorption. In what manner you prepare your seeds is where the secret resides. Rather than eating them in their raw form, you should lightly toast them at a temperature that is somewhere between 150 and 160 degrees Celsius for 8 to 10 minutes as an alternative. This technique improves both the flavor and the digestibility of the food, while simultaneously lowering the levels of chemicals that inhibit the absorption of minerals such as phytic acid. But watch out that you don't go overboard with it. The very nutrients that you are attempting to preserve are diminished when they are exposed to high heat, because antioxidants such as vitamin E and omega-3 fats are destroyed. Also, a simple piece of advice: combine your seeds with foods that are high in vitamin C. A considerable improvement in iron absorption from seeds is brought about by vitamin C. Try sprinkling toasted pumpkin seeds over a salad and adding a squeeze of lemon juice, or combine them into a smoothie with fruits such as orange, kiwi, or pineapple. Both of these options are great ways to get pumpkin seeds into your diet. As a result of these combinations, older individuals and vegetarians are able to absorb a significantly greater quantity of the vital microelements that are contained within seeds. There is a simple remedy that can be utilized in the event that you have ever experienced pain or bloating after consuming seeds. Make sure to grind them before eating them. Because of their tough outer shells, whole seeds can be difficult to digest, particularly for individuals who have a digestive system that is less developed. Using a blender or mortar to grind 20 to 30 grams of the food makes it gentler on your stomach and increases the efficiency with which nutrients are released. Try your hand at making your own homemade energy bars for a snack that is both practical and wholesome. This is a straightforward recipe. In a small bowl, combine 50 grams of pumpkin seeds, 30 grams of ground sesame seeds, 2 to 3 tablespoons of peanut butter or honey, and a handful of oats on the smaller side. Place the mixture in the refrigerator for half an hour so that it may harden into bars. Sprinkle some cocoa powder or turmeric into the mixture to enhance the flavor and increase the amount of antioxidants it contains. For a pick-me-up in the middle of the day or an energy boost before a workout, these bars are irresistible. We appreciate you taking the time to watch Cancer Fears. These 6 Seeds, Natural Cancer Prevention, which features the opinion of cancer expert Frank Suarez. When one considers the fact that such minuscule seeds may have such a significant influence on one's health and provide a natural defense against cancer, it is very heartening. Do you have any thoughts? Do choices like these, which are made on a daily basis, have the potential to make a difference in the fight against cancer over the long term? The research and attention that Frank Suarez has shown in determining the curative properties of natural foods is something for which we are grateful. If you found this video to be helpful, please remember to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with the people you care about, continuing to encourage one another in our efforts to live lives that are healthier and more empowered. Let us do it one seed at a time.